In some time, it is going to become clear whether Aryan Khan is going to be given temporary relief in a cruise drug bust case or not. And a sessions court in Mumbai is going to be hearing Aryan Khan's interim bail plea at 12:30 p.m. My colleague Sahil Joshi, I can see he's standing by live from Mumbai to lead this entire broadcast and get you every twist and turns and second-by-second updates as they happen. I'm throwing straight across to you, Sahil. The suspense, of course, continues whether there will be an interim plea bail granted to Aryan Khan, or will he end up getting bail? I'm throwing straight across to you to get us all the latest as far as this case is concerned.
Well, thank you, Chaiti. In some time from now, it will be clear now whether Aryan Khan will be given a temporary relief in a cruise drug bust case or not, because the bail hearing will start any point of time in Mumbai's magistrate court. The NCB has already said that they are going to oppose this bail application because the magistrate does not have power to give bail under NDPS Act. They should be going to the NDPS court, whereas the Aryan Khan's lawyers think differently. They think that the interim bail can definitely be sought from the magistrate court. But the court in Mumbai will be hearing Aryan Khan's interim bail plea at around 12:30 p.m. In the afternoon, short time from while. This bail plea hearing comes after Aryan Khan and other accused were given a slight reprieve by the Mumbai Magistrate Court that rejected NCB's plea demanding extension of accused custody. The court sent all the accused to the judicial custody, but since the court order came after 7 p.m. in the evening yesterday, Aryan and others were not shifted to Arthur Road Jail in Mumbai, whereas they were sent to the NCB office, and NCB office was designated as a judicial custody. However, since all the accused are in the judicial custody, NCB won't be able to grill them. They will not be able to question them any further. Without a court order, they will not be able to interrogate them. The India Today has also learned that since commercial quantity wasn't recovered from Aryan, Arbaz and Munmun, the first three accused who were arrested in this case, they may get relief from the court in its verdict. That is, if you talk about bail specifically, because they are likely to get bail. They were not arrested with a commercial quantity. In fact, Aryan Khan was arrested without having any narcotic substance on him. So Munmun and Arbaz, some amount of narcotics was recovered, which is not of commercial quantity. So it is likely that they might get a bail. Court also allowed Aryan Khan's family to meet him at the NCB office. Let's take a look at what NCB had to say about court rejecting their demand, their plea for further remand in this case.
17 अभी तक हुआ है अरेस्ट। वही जो हमारे केस में एक MDMA पिल्स जो कमर्शियल क्वांटिटी में रिकवर किया है, तो उस केस में उन्हें कल माननीय न्यायालय के सामने प्रस्तुत करेंगे। देखिए, विदेशी नागरिक एक अरेस्ट हुआ है, तो जो लिंक्स है वो वी विल एग्जामिन दैट लिंक्स।
At the night of cruise raid, people were detained by Shri Samir Wankhede. Mr. Wankhede has given a bite to media persons that during raid they had detained 8 to 10 people. A senior officer who had monitored the raid, 26 officials were there. And why he is giving a vague statement? Either it can be 8 or 10.
Well, we are following this story very thoroughly because, of course, first of all, it's a cruise raid where the NCB suspected that there was a rave party happening on the cruise. But at the same time, Bollywood's biggest star, Shah Rukh Khan, his son, was arrested in this case, and now he's in the judicial custody at this point of time. Our reporters are at every place. Saurabh Vaktania is at the court where the hearing will happen. Divyesh Singh is at the NCB office. Pankaj Upadhyay is also at the NCB office. I'll start with Divyesh Singh first. Divyesh, very quickly, what is it now that the NCB wants? Why are they opposing the bail application? They could not get the remand. Yesterday, court said it very categorically that the remand application which they have filed is a vague, and that is the reason why they cannot extend the custody any further. What is it now that the NCB is up to?
Sahil, our sources in the Narcotics Control Bureau say that as Aryan Khan, who's the son of Shah Rukh Khan, he's highly influential person, while there are several others who could tamper, who could influence the witnesses in this case. And that is why the bail plea is being opposed by the Narcotics Control Bureau. That is the primary reason that the Narcotics Control Bureau feels that they could influence the witnesses once they are out of the jail, once they are sent back home. They could influence with the witnesses, they could tamper with the evidence, and that is the reason they are going to oppose the bail filed by Aryan Khan, Munmun, Dhamecha
have
and
already
Arbaz
announced
Morchid.
who are going to be their witnesses. I have never seen any investigating agency announcing that these are the people, listing the name of the witnesses even before they filed the charge sheet. What do you think that the NCB was doing?
Also, basically, Sahil, there was a political tug of war going on. The Nationalist Congress Party senior leader from the NCP, Nawab Malik, had made allegations that two private persons were involved in the cruise bust case, and there were videos shot by the media persons where these two persons could be seen taking the accused persons, the detainees, to the office of Narcotics Control Bureau, posing as law enforcement officers themselves. So that was questionable, and Nawab Malik pointed to this thing, raised questions on this, and following that, the Deputy Director General of Narcotics Control Bureau, Gyaneshwar Singh, arrived in Mumbai and responded to these allegations. While responding to the allegations, he clearly stated that whatever statements or allegations have been levelled against Narcotics Control Bureau are baseless. They are being made due to prejudice and malice, as there had been earlier action by Narcotics Control Bureau against Nawab Malik's son-in-law, Samir Khan, who was arrested by NCB and had to spend 8 months in jail after that, after which he was released.
The NCB is saying that Nawab Malik is a jilted, and that is the reason why he is making those allegations. Of course, now what happens further is going to be really important, because Nawab Malik is likely to take a press conference even tomorrow, and he claims that he has some more evidence about these particular raids, and he still claims that the raids were fake. Of course, the first thing what he charged NCB with, using private persons for the raid, has come true. But as far as the raid, whether raid is fake or not is concerned, the court finally will have to decide. We don't want to get into this political slugfest at this point of time, but we will also go to Saurabh Vakhtania, who is standing at the magistrate court where the bail hearing is going to happen. Please understand, this is going to be an interim bail at this point of time, because they have been arrested under NDPS Act. For getting a full bail, they will have to approach the NDPS court, and that's what the NCB is trying to put forward in the court. And yesterday they said that they cannot get bail from the magistrate. The magistrate doesn't have the power, but the defense lawyers think otherwise. We'll go to Saurabh Vakhtania as well. We will go to Pankaj Upadhyay as well. But first, let's understand. Bollywood actor son Aryan Khan, who is at the center of the superstar drug bust, has denied Narcotics Control Bureau's allegations at all. Aryan's lawyer gave a point-by-point rebuttal to the Drug Control Agency's argument in Mumbai court. SRK's denied having any connection with other arrested accused or having any WhatsApp drug chats. Let's take a look.
Superstar Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan is in the middle of an exploding drug expose. Faced with a long investigation and trial, Khan has fielded a formidable legal team to build a defense. During the hearings on the Narcotics Control Bureau's petitions for custody, Team Khan has given their versions of the events of the fateful night of October 2 when Aryan was nabbed. On Thursday, Aryan's lawyer Satish Mane Shinde told the court that Aryan went to the cruise terminal and saw Arbaz Morchid there. Since the two already knew each other, they walked towards the cruise. He was then stopped by the authorities and asked whether he was carrying any drugs. After Aryan said no, they searched Aryan and his bag but found nothing. They seized his phone and took him to the NCB office. After interrogation, he was allowed to meet his lawyer at around 2 a.m. Rejecting any role in the drug nexus, Mane Shinde told the court that there have been no recoveries from SRK's son. The lawyer claimed Aryan has not been interrogated after the first day and added that even WhatsApp chats recovered were on football. While the NCB argued for Aryan's extended custody to confront him with other accused, Mane Shinde countered, saying this could be done in judicial custody as well. The Bollywood actor's son, now at the center of the drug bust, has denied any links to Arbaz's activities, though they were friends, or with any other arrested accused. Aryan's lawyer argued that he was invited as a VVIP guest to the cruise party. Arbaz's family too is denying he was in possession of drugs.
He has been falsely implicated and it's an allegation. So till the time everything is proved in the court, nothing is correct. So we are just, as I said, matter of the post, दोनों अच्छे दोस्त थे, भगवान दोस्त की नजर न लगाए. From that point of view, they are innocent.
More revelations, charges and counter-charges are likely in the coming days. How deep is Aryan's connection to the drugs network will be decided on the basis of evidence gathered in the investigation. Guilty or innocent, either way, the superstar's son is staring at a long courtroom battle before the matter is closed. With Vidya and Mustafa Sheikh, Bureau Report, India Today.
So as expected, the accused have clearly said that they haven't done anything wrong, and the charges made by Narcotics Control Bureau are completely made up charges. They never said anything, whatever has been mentioned by Narcotics Control Bureau in the court. Of course, that is going to be a different tug of war, what we will see in the court. But very interestingly, NCB yesterday, when the accused lawyers tried to push forward the interim bail applications, they said that they are going to oppose it, they want to file the say over it. They also said that the magistrate does not have power to actually hear the case because the bail application, because it's a NDPS law and the NDPS court should be hearing the bail application. We have Saurabh Vaktagya with us. Saurabh, what is the law point on this? What do you think is going to happen in the court? Because yesterday the NCB made very clear what is going to be their intention in this case. They are going to say that the magistrate does not have power to hear the interim bail application, whereas the defense lawyers kept mentioning that because it's an interim bail application, the magistrate has power to give and release the accused on the interim bail. What is it that you're hearing from the lawyers? What is it that you think that will happen inside the magistrate court today?
Well, first of all, Sahil, we have to understand that NCB seems to be a little back foot at the moment, because if you see in the case of Aryan Khan and two others, there is no drugs found in the possession of them. So what the law is saying right now, we also spoke to the senior advocate Satish Mane Shinde. He clearly said that if they are not in the possession of commercial quantity and it's just a consumption thing, then there are very high chances, and it is the magistrate court has the power to give them at least an interim bail. Now NCB is clearly trying to oppose the bail. They yesterday said that they want to confront the fresh arrested accused, but court yesterday clearly said, in fact the advocate Mane Shinde clearly said, that every now and then when accused are arrested, the earlier accused custody cannot be extended. If this goes on, then the custody of the accused will be kept on increasing for how many? So many days. If you want, the accused can come and appear before the NCB officials and give his statement. You can question him, but you can't keep his custody for so long. Now what the NCB is saying, that for the moment till the bail hearing does not get over, Aryan Khan and others will be kept at NCB office only. Earlier there was a confusion that they will be taken to the Arthur Road jail after their RT-PCR report came negative, but now what the NCB is claiming clearly, they are waiting for the magistrate bail hearing, Sahil. So whatever orders come from the magistrate court, that is the Killa court where we are right now present, after only then Aryan Khan and others will be shifted. If they get an interim bail, the interim bail will be for 7 to 8 days. If by that time, if they get an interim bail, Aryan Khan will be released from NCB custody and can go back home. And by that time, Satish Mane Shinde and other accused advocate can apply for full bail in the Sessions Court. But Sahil, if their bail is rejected, then immediately the order will be taken to the NCB, and NCB officials will take Aryan Khan and others to the Arthur Road jail.
Well, that is going to be really interesting. But, I want to break down the cast of this whole, cruise bust case, drug bust case. But before that, a quick word from Pankaj Upadhyay. Pankaj, is there any chance, because now the Arthur Road jail is open, NCB was designated as a judicial custody only because yesterday night, it became evening yesterday, 7 o'clock, the jail doors were closed, so obviously they could not be taken. Also, their RT-PCR test was not done. What is it likely that the NCB will take them now to the Arthur Road jail even before the hearing? Is there any chances of that, or you think that they will wait for what happens in the magistrate court?
Sahil, let me apprise you first of all as to what's happening on ground zero. The Nigerian national by the name Chindu Igwe has just been brought back here at the NCB headquarters. Remember, his role is very, very important, as the NCB chief here has also been maintaining that since a foreign national has been arrested, they have got many foreign links as well, which are a part of the, which are important and integral for unearthing the larger conspiracy in this entire case. At the same time, let me also show you what's happening here. We have many police cars that have been lined up, perhaps an indication that the accused, if at all they are brought down, then they will be taken, they could be taken either to Arthur Road jail, and of course we know the female accused would be taken to the Bhaikala jail. Earlier, when we were having a word with zonal head Samir Wankhede, he had clearly said, one, that the RT-PCR COVID test report of all the accused has come out negative, so that is a big relief. He had also said that they would wait for the court orders, and if at all the bail is denied, then...
Well, Pankaj, that is very important. Finally, Samir Wankhede has said that they will wait for the court order. If the court does not give them, release them on the interim bail, the accused, because now their RT-PCR test results are negative, they will be taken to the Arthur Road jail. If the court gives them the interim bail, then those accused will be released from the NCB office itself. Now, we'll have to wait and see in some time from now, Aryan Khan and others, will they get bail or will they be sent to the Arthur Road jail? It's going to be very important. Let's first break down the cast and characters in this superstar drug bust case. At the center of the entire investigation is Shah Rukh Khan's son, Aryan, who has been in the custody since 3rd October. Arbaz Merchant is also accused number 2 in the case. He's been Aryan's friend for 15 years. The Aryan's lawyers have accepted that, yes, they know Arbaz very well. Aryan knows Arbaz very well, but he doesn't know what he exactly does. He's also son of the lawyer. In the entire case is being investigated by Samir Wankhede. The zonal director of NCB, he shot to prominence during the drug investigation in the Sushant Singh Rajput death case. The emergence of Kiran Gosavi, Samir Wankhede was also a custom officer at Mumbai airport, and he was also known at that time to to stop and understand that what exactly you're carrying in Mumbai. A lot of celebrities were apprehended by Samir Wankhede even at the Mumbai airport when he was in the customs department. Now let's come to what NCP has claimed. The Nawab Malik has claimed 2 people. They say that Nawab Malik has alleged that very close to Samir Wankhede. The emergence of Kiran Gosavi has brought a major twist in this investigation. He is said to be a private investigator. His own Insta profile says that he's a private investigator. He's a private detective. He looks like a private detective as well. And was seen clicking selfie with Aryan Khan hours after he was detained. Now, interestingly, when the selfie became viral, everybody asked NCB that who this officer is, how can he take a selfie with an accused when the raid was going on. NCB clarified on record that he's not from NCB. First, they tried to tell us that he's from Yellowgate police station. We confirmed that he's not from Yellowgate police station. And finally, his true identity has now been revealed. He was detained. This guy was detained in a Pune case by the Pune police. Another man who is BJP worker, Manish Bhanushali, he himself has admitted that he is a BJP worker. He had contested election from Kalyan Dombivli Municipal Corporation in 2010 on the BJP ticket. He was spotted escorting Arbaz Merchant to the NCB office after the cruise raid. The Maharashtra government is now asking what were these 2 private individuals were doing during the Narcotics Control Bureau's operation. And that is the crux of the matter. That is what is the political slugfest going on in this. Nawab Malik had said that he's going to address one more press conference tomorrow and reveal some more things in this, the cruise raid drug party investigation of Narcotics Control Bureau. Every time this is becoming interesting. Let's go back to the NCB office, because at 12:30, almost 5 minutes from now, the bail hearing in the magistrate court will begin, and after that, it will be decided in 1 hour's time whether Aryan Khan and others will be out from NCB office, or will they have to go to the Arthur Road jail, whether they will be able to go home or they will have to go to the Arthur Road jail. Divyesh Singh is with us at the NCB office. Divyesh, quick word from you before we move on. You think the NCB officials has made it clear that they will not be taken to the Arthur Road jail till the court hearing inside the magistrate court completes. Till then, they will be kept at the NCB office. There are total 8 people, out of which on 2 arrested. There is a charge of 27A, that is conducting a business in narcotics. Is it the bailable offence? Because that is something which is going to be the crux of the matter. At the same time, Aryan Khan and others were found with the non-commercial quantity. What does the NDPS Act say? Do you think that the magistrate has power to release them on the interim bail?
Yeah, Sahil, for the 3 persons who have been booked under Section 8C, 20B, 27 of NDPS Act, and those are Aryan Khan, Munmun Dhamecha and Arbaz Merchant. So these 3 persons can be granted bail by the Metropolitan Magistrate Court. It is within the powers of the Metropolitan Magistrate Court, because the maximum imprisonment in
the Magistrate Court has the power to grant them bail because they were caught with the non-commercial quantity. That is what the defense lawyers were also saying. Well, NCB is going to oppose it. It's for sure. At 12:30, the hearing in the Magistrate Court will begin. We will give you minute by minute update about this case.